I need sleep. I need sleep. Um, hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So today I want to talk about something a little bit on the I don't know what to say on the personal side, but it's just basically an experience that I had, which I wanted to share with you, share my mistakes, what I learned, and what I'm gonna do going forward, what I would like to do going forward, if that makes sense. So for confidentiality reasons, I'm not going to say the name. So how many of you guys have been in a situation or been involved in a situation where whilst you're in that situation, your thoughts, you're just kind of going with the flow, but after you've come out of that situation, you're like, but I could have done this, I could have done that, I could have done this, I could have done this differently, I could have done that differently. Why did I even do that? Because what? Because that is basically the kind of the experience that I want to share with you guys today. It's making me laugh now, but it's just kind of to show us and people out there that everyone's human. We all make mistakes, we all can miss things at times, and it happens, it really does. So, and this is a recent thing. It's recent as well. It's let me just get straight to it, basically. So what had happened was, like I said, confidentiality. So I'm gonna do name changes. So we'll say Ben and Bob. Okay, those are the two people we're going to talk about. So Ben comes to my church, and he came up to me after church, came to ask me about, because obviously I do spoken word. He came to ask me about an opportunity that he wants to do, if I could come and help out, basically. He was like, I have this opportunity, I would love for you to come and help out and come and be part of the people who are going to do it, etc, etc, etc. And then he said, oh, I think I follow you, or no, I follow you on Instagram, so I'll send you the information there, or I'll send you the flyer, or I'll send you part of the information there, etc, etc. So first and foremost, this is an uncle, by the way. First and foremost, I was like thinking to myself while she was talking, I don't usually like people from church to follow me on Instagram, because as a PK, it's another situation, and another, I just don't need those people breathing over my head and watching what I do. Not like I do anything wrong, but I don't need it. Yeah, so I don't. So when he was saying this, I was like, I'm pretty sure you don't have me on Instagram, but I didn't say it out loud. I was just internally deep in the fact that I'm pretty sure he didn't. So I was like, so whilst he was saying this on this Sunday, I was thinking to myself, I'm pretty sure you don't follow me, but you may be one of the people who requested, but I never got back. So I was like, okay, I'll go back home. On Monday I will check it out, because Sundays I usually leave. I usually don't go on social media on Sundays apart from WhatsApp. So yeah, usually. So I was like, okay, let me go home and check it the next day. So I was like, to the first, or the most recent person who had requested to follow me, I thought was this uncle, Uncle Ben. Obviously the name is covered again, let me just remind you. So I was like, okay, so I accepted that specific person on Instagram. I accepted their following, and I left it at that. I did not talk to this to the person I accepted, and this person I accepted on Instagram I'm gonna call Bob. So we've got Ben from church, Bob Instagram, okay. And so I did that, I accepted and I left it. And then Bob, who I thought was Ben, So this person messaged me. It was like, oh, hello, Sister Grace, blah 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 blah. So the way that he was talking, I didn't even think to ask, because right, let me just go from here. I have just come back from uni. I don't know who is a member at our church. I've not thought to ask. I've just recently come back, so it's kind of like I'm still trying to see who has been here for whilst I've been at uni, and who's new, etc., etc. So I didn't bother to ask. Oh, is this? I just want to make sure, is this person that I'm following the person that comes on Sunday? So I just accepted the following anyway. So yeah, this person was messaging me. Bob started it first, the conversation first, and then the way that he was going about it was like it was this uncle from church. So I didn't even think to ask the question or even put the conversation that we had on the Sunday. I don't know if this is making sense. Whilst we're going back and forth. So because all I was thinking at that time when I was doing this was, I don't like people from church on my Instagram. I mean, unless we're friends, unless I know you, unless I feel comfortable with you, I don't want you on my Instagram. So I was like, okay, please, can you give me your number? And we will take this conversation onto WhatsApp, because I more likely to respond and actually listen on WhatsApp than Instagram, because Instagram I can be a bit, I mean, I'm trying to get better, but sometimes Instagram is a bit like I can take a long period of time off. So once we moved the conversation onto WhatsApp, then this person, who I thought was Ben, but it's actually Bob, started saying something like, so what do you want the conversation to be like? I know you don't want a surface level conversation. I connected with you because of this and this. And the message was a bit shaky, a bit shifty, a bit, should you really be saying things like this? So I was like, that's when I decided to actually, go and bring in my mom and to ask her, is this person, and tell her the story basically. And it stuff happened. It ended up being a misunderstanding. I can't really go into the details because I don't want to shame or name or shame anybody. At the end of the day, it was my fault. It's because of my misunderstanding of not really looking at the picture on the Instagram page properly. So now so once we realized that it was all a misunderstanding and I was talking to somebody that I don't even know, the dilemma that I had was, oh, I'm going to minister on Sunday, and this Sunday coming up, what if this person looks at me funny, or what if he feels ashamed, or what if he starts treating me in a weird way because of what happened, and it was something that was kind of going over in my mind, and I was like, oh my days, what am I gonna do? Because I don't want to be focusing on this situation when I should be focusing on God and magnifying God, and setting an atmosphere of worship on the Sunday. So something that I've learned to do more of is to just bring it to the Lord in prayer. So I prayed about it. I prayed for forgiveness. I prayed for, not just on my part, but on every other person's part that was involved in the whole situation. As for mercy, I asked just for that kind of releasing of any kind of negative emotion that might be tied with the situation. And I just kind of left it over onto God, and so that when I go on the altar on Sunday to minister, to lead the praise and worship, I technically worship because we don't have a drummer because of the whole pandemic situation and the safety guidance thing that they have for churches. Anyway, so that when I get there on the Sunday, when I get there on the Sunday, I have that peace about me, and I'm able to just do what I need to do, and I'm not carrying a burden, because at the end of the day, it was a misunderstanding, and I've realized that, and owned up to that and all of that. So yeah, so this was just kind of for those out there who have gone through a similar situation, or maybe going through a situation like this, or yeah, and just don't know how to go about it, or feel a bit like tied down, or maybe the enemy may be trying to make you feel a certain type of way, and not allowing you to live your life. It's just to give it to God and allow Him to move, allow Him to break down anything that may be bound around your heart, that's not allowing you to continue to live your life in peace and with freedom. So yeah, so I'll probably make another video of how the Sunday goes. But yeah, it's just a weird situation, and I'm glad that I have God to help me through these things, because it just means that, because if me as a human being, I can't touch somebody, I can't change somebody's thinking, but God can. So I don't have to worry about these things, even if the person does treat me a certain way, or avoids eye contact, or whatever it may be as a result. I know that I've done my part. I know that I have released any kind of shame, unforgiveness, whatever it may be, and I've given it over unto God, and it's now in His hands, so I'm gonna be fine. So yeah, that's that, guys. That is my experience. A very weird experience, a very recent experience, and I hope it helps somebody. I hope it really, kind of cleared some things for people who don't know how to go about situations like this, especially if you are a PK, pastor's child, pastor's kid, church member, church attender, church goer / doer, and you are really seeking to grow as a Christian and as a person, of faith. But yeah, guys, thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. Tune in for the next video. Bye.